Hi folks, and welcome back. I think things are going to get very messy as Carlist Spain right here. I've been having a look through the focus tree, trying to see what we should do. And it's kind of mixed now. A lot of it suggests we should actually go to war with the Allies because of Portugal, France, and Britain. We've all got claims against them. And then the War of Vengeance to get revenge on the United States. Now, that's going to be very curious. So we should probably join the Axis. What's making this a little bit awkward is it looks like that Portugal's going to be controlled by the Axis and maybe an Axis puppet. It's an Italian puppet at some point. I don't know. Maybe that'll be after the war. Oh, God, it's going to get messy. Then there's the Netherlands. Who owns this at the moment? They're currently in a faction with... Right, okay, so they are in the Axis already. Because that's also, we can gain control. Oh, God, I don't know. I think we're just going to roll with some focuses and see what happens first. So, anyway, we're back on this. I'm going to watch this with great interest. Portugal might be able to kick Italy out. It might not be a very strong invasion. We seem to have... I mean... Ooh, hang on. Can he... Do you know what? I'm going to give him Guerrilla Fighter. At some point, we are going to find that actually quite useful. Preferred tactics, officer corps roles, infantry specialist. He's level 4. Yeah, I think. Oh, army offense specialist. Actually, I think that's going to be go. Yeah, let's put him in there, and then that should give us the option to stick him in here as in high command. Should it? Is that how that? No, doesn't. No. Okay, never mind. Forget I spoke. Right, let's just calm that down a little bit. This is a mess.
Sí, señor.
This is this army here. I don't quite understand why. Oh, yes, I do understand why. Let's just get rid of this front line because it is a mess. It's because they're two different nations. It's split up, and the game cannot comprehend that you might actually want to have a front line against two different nations that's continuous. Doesn't like it. Never mind. Let's move on. I could order a fallback line right around there, but yeah, I don't know. Valencia. Let's start ticking some of these off. Murcia. I mean, we want to do all of them. We want all these as Spanish states. What I probably should do is go in and kick out the areas where they've got the most factories to start with, but that requires paying attention to things that are important, and as I want to do them all anyway, I don't mind too much. So, this could be interesting, this. Claim the French throne, restore the Iberian Union. I'm going to do this. Portugal's going to get the event. They're probably going to turn it down and say, why would we want to be part of this? But I think I should do this now, because it might actually determine what direction we go in. If they can do it peacefully, that would be very interesting. It might stop the war with... Well, let's see what chaos we can cause. Concentrated Industry 4, that's nice. And then I also want to get this, because resources, and I think there's some decisions down here that we needed. Is there not? No, perhaps there is not. I thought there was something we needed number 4 for. Well, we do, actually. Oh, should we do for those? It's not... I wanted the aluminium one, which is what I really wanted to see in there, but... let's keep ticking these off as we get more infantry equipment. Oh my God, Alfonso the 13th dies. Hang on. Wait a minute. Just a minute. This is Javier the First. Earlier today, King Alfonso XIII died unexpectedly in Madrid after suffering from severe chest pains. The king's body will soon be laid in state in the San Jerónimo el Real Church in Madrid, allowing for the masses to pay their respects. While having previously renounced his succession right as a result of deafness, the king's second son, Infant Jaime, has been quick to reaffirm his right to the throne in the hours after his father's death. In the face of overwhelming Carlist support, it is unlikely his younger brother, Juan, will be able to contest the claim. That's not us. Game has broken, I think. That. If we'd picked the other guy, I think that would have been a thing, but that should not have been a thing.
Listo, señor.
Should it? Oh my word. It's getting messy already. Let's drop this guy into... He's the garrisons, right? No, this is the garrisons. And you needed a total of, to do this, 16. Oh, actually, I could take three out. Let's take 3 out. Let's form a new force. And I'm going to put these guys in... Oh, this requires 2 armies, does it? Then what I'm going to do instead... that's awkward. That's slightly awkward. I'm going to class it as a garrison. But this army is going to have area defense on this entire region. And we'll put a few more guys in there as well. Because we can't form a front line across here. And at some point I want to draw a front line across here and here. Because this is Free France. And I suspect we're heading to war with Free France. You know, Portugal, if you know what's good for you... I'm going to just leave this off on the no divisions and basic training for a moment. Because I want to build up the infantry equipment so we can trigger all of these as we're doing quite nicely. As soon as we've got infantry equipment, we get more corps, which is going to give us more factories, going to give us more manpower overall, so we're good. Claiming they're attempting to ensure peace in the Balkans, Germany has presented the Great Greek government, with a demand that they cede territory to Bulgaria. What's Greek going to do? We have the improved engine. Nice. Get the improved armour, and then we've got everything we need for future tank building. Right, construction. I'm suspecting we need to heavily go down military factories because that's where we're kind of stiffed at the moment. Are there any? Oh, we could do a load in Madrid. Let's do 4 for now. See where we get to. We're short of resources. It is rubber. Yeah, rubber will be a problem. Sadly, that is going to be an issue. Come on, Portugal. Come on. You've got... Hold on. Just hold on for a few more days. And just say, yep, we agree. We're going to be part of Spain. Hungary proclaims a greater Hungary. Everyone's proclaiming themselves greater. Apart from us. We're just content to be average Spain. Right. Let's do this. And we will start... Did I actually click off? No, I think I've drawn a fallback line in there. Right. That's the one I wanted. There we go, that's what we want. You can get that planning going on in case that ever becomes a thing. Portugal's fighting back. They may hold. More of this, or do we want to try and get some extra resources, which isn't going to make... We've got that maxed out, so it's not going to make a massive difference. The tungsten we don't need lots of, but it's good for trade. Oh, steel down here. That would be a good one for an extra 6. And then we will slowly build those up. We can actually do radar as well now, can't we? Maybe we should have a little look at just what's going on elsewhere. Maybe. We'll do a little bit. We want it on the coast. Restore the Iberian Union. Let's see what Portugal says to that. Meanwhile, defences against strategic bombing. It's a little bit of AA, which isn't the worst thing in the world, I guess. It's not exciting. Let's get that before I start making claims on Gibraltar. Portugal declines. Portugal has rejected any notion of uniting the Iberian Peninsula under shared leadership. Despite extensive negotiations, the Portuguese delegation's position can effectively be summed up as, come get it if you're hard enough. Okay, we have an annex war against Portugal. A goal, that is, anyway. Available war goal. Yeah, we're considering this. Do you know what? We're considering this quite heavily. Oh, I've modified this quite a bit, haven't I? Right. Doesn't look like Britain's come to their aid down here, does it? Do I want to be jumping into a terrible war with the world just at this exact moment in time? China has assumed faction leadership of the South America Alliance. Of course they have. I don't think we're going to get much out of this. Assembly line production. Do we jump off? Do we jump off? Do we just go for it? I think I'll probably lose my possessions overseas. I don't think I'm in a state where I can actually hold this at the moment. The naval situation is definitely not going to be great. We're behind with artillery. We're basically behind with everything. As much as I want to jump into this, I really don't think that Spain's in a position to get involved in a global war just yet. We are using engineers. Let's get some of these boosted up. We'll get some extra stats. Do I want to do this? Oh, God, it's going to be tough. I think I maybe want to develop the flame tank, because that'll be cheap to make, and our industry can do that. Can we do that with some of the DLC turned off? I'm not actually certain if we can or not. Let's get developing mediums as well, because they're the ones that are going to actually matter. What about... Okay. If I go for the basic light tank chassis, create a variant. So this doesn't need to be anything much at all. Put a one-man turret. Small armaments. Is flamethrower on there? Is it under medium armaments? It's not under special, is it? Or is it? No, it's not. So I'm guessing I can't actually do this. Doesn't have any such options. So I must have turned off some DLC that adds this in. I have no idea which would be, unless... okay. We'll not worry about that then. I could... Well, no. Is there anything we need to... Another research thing we need to make the flame tanks? It's been a while since I've used them, I'll be honest. Greece submits. So... Oh, God. The world is burning. I think we want to be on the Axis side, just for our own security. We're not... Spain doesn't exist to save the world from fascism. It exists to look after its own people and do whatever's in their best interests. Which might be invading Portugal. Turkish Socialist Republic joins the Allies. Improved armor protection. Well, that's okay then. Where do you want to be? This would be quite useful. We're going to have another research slot soon, so things are going to get a bit... Oh, let's just check. Can we do... How many of these can we do? All of them! Excellent! And at that point, we can actually get deploying and training proper infantry again. Let's have 16 divisions forming up. We're going to have an army. Excellent. Declare war. There comes a point when you just may as well do it. And just go for it. I'll just slow that down so we can watch it. The Netherlands continues their fancy works, reclaiming the sea. Alright, everyone's being called into the war against us. Yep, the whole world, pretty much. Can we actually expand this out? I mean, going and taking Casablanca would be a great move. So at this point, so this army over here, which has nobody in it, and does not have enough men. Right, cancel all orders. But at this point, we want to move up there to secure that. And probably... Do I only have 2? I don't have a whole lot of anything in here. And we're going to try and move down towards Dakar. Right. Invite to faction. I think we accept this. I think we just take this, don't we? Non-aggression pact. And they're all gone. Right then. This is what it is now. I guess we put our... What have we got? We've got submarines. We could do with some submarines. Do I put these guys on training? Well, I'll tell you what we do. First off, we take Gibraltar. Gibraltar is super important. And we just trigger that attack, right? Meanwhile, our navy. These are the submarines. Oh god, they've been on training the whole time. And we can update some of these. Oh my word, I should have maybe done this. I should have been on the ball on this one. Anyway, repair that. But also go convoy raiding off our coast. Oh, I can't get into there just yet because of sodding Gibraltar. Right, okay. Well, we've called it now. Let's play this out and see what happens. At least Germany's going to be on our side. We just need to make sure we hold all the ports, which is going to be the key thing. We have Gibraltar, which is excellent. Okay, we can pause this right there. So our army got into Gibraltar. Portugal is going to be ours. I don't know what's going to happen with this. It would be sensible, I think, to try and take some of this, wouldn't it? So what I may do is take this army, which only has 4 divisions at the moment, but add it to army number 5. I'm guessing... Oh, no. He's no better. Let's add it in there. And then you... I think your first goal is to sort of occupy all that area there. And once that's done, and there's nobody there, we can actually move on out. All right. Let's see where we get with this. We've got call to arms from Italy. Yes, no, maybe, don't know. We don't need to be too hasty to jump into all this, do we? Oh, these guys should be on training. We'll train them up. We'll definitely train them up. Do we have room for more aircraft? Yeah, we do. Excellent. So let's train everything up. Because I don't think we'd, strictly speaking, need them in place right now. So I've jumped into a war. This is an opportunity for Spain to make some progress. Why is this going to Italy? Now that's something I hadn't foreseen. That's something I really hadn't foreseen. Oh God, look at all that's coming. Those messages at the top. Well, I guess now we claim the French throne. A bit late for that, but what the hell is all this? Do you know what? Let's just accept everything. German Reich requests manpower for their garrisons. Get stuffed! Cheeky bastards! I've got 1 million men under arms. Fuel is going down massively. Let's trade for some more. Who should we get fuel from? The United States. I think there's the Russian Dominion. Does Germany have any? We can do Iran. Something safe. The Russian Dominion. I'll just do that. That'll hopefully be enough to keep the supplies topped up. Right, did we get Portugal? Portugal's making some sort of comeback against... Can we get Lisbon? We have one of these. Okay, the war has kicked off. It's proper going now. Let's start developing these, and that's going to give us some options. Just out of curiosity. Heavy cannons. Squeeze bore adapters. Yeah, proper anti-tank stuff. Okay. Okay. Did we get that? So we have all the core... Well, there will be all the cores under our control before long. Which is great stuff. Spain will be settled. Gibraltar's looking good. We can actually put our submarines... Oh, yeah, I kind of meant to do this, by the way. We'll split them up like that. And make sure that we're also... Maybe they're in combat. Oh, it's already on. It's already on. That does remind me, we could maybe do with some... Portugal's capitulated. Excellent. Let's see, what can we do with this? This is the big fleet, which probably doesn't want to be training out there. I'm going to bring them over to Valencia. Oh, Barcelona. No, yeah, Barcelona's fine. And we can maybe train them out there. But we also need a new theatre. Oh, God, don't do that. You weren't supposed to do it. I didn't want you in there. I wanted our single destroyer in the new theatre. Right, create a new task force with just you in it. And our... I mean, these are good destroyers, don't get me wrong. Or I should say, reasonable destroyers. Let's get a new commander in there. Convoy escort. There's a bit of trade going on, so we'll do that. I think you're going to be hard-pressed to cover all that. But that's fine. So I think we're going to meet some French opposition. Why is that gone green? I don't know.
Sí, señor.
Right, let's move this on. So Portugal's gone. So all I need to do is get our good old defensive garrison chap here. And make sure we add these areas in. No, I better not put that in. Yeah, I can put that in. And then anything else that we've got. Make sure we're selecting those. And those. And anything down here that we end up taking as well. Alright, so our game is definitely going in a different direction now. And I'm not quite sure whether it's for the best. I guess, I mean, America's not gotten involved. So what we kind of want to do is make sure we knock out the Allies before America gets involved. And that's going to be the Mediterranean mostly, isn't it? So we've had a fight. We're finding British transports. Nice. They're going to be kind of screwed now with Gibraltar disappearing. We need more. Oh, I need more of these. Okay. I definitely need more of these. Because we're going to have a bit of garrison stuff to do. The good news is that I should have infantry equipment coming online. I've obviously asked it to build quite a lot. God damn. Okay, we're going to need to fill these other things in. But it is going to be infantry equipment that we need the most of. Oh, this is awfully low. Right, let's leave it at that. And do we have? We don't have. Oh, we do have. We have an elusive gentleman. That's dull. Isn't that dull? We better have a chief of the Air Force, though. Not great options there. Okay, air power is not a problem over here. What we kind of want to do, though, is start getting some naval bombers, I would say. Let's have a look at our main army. So let's have a think at what we can get involved in here. I should maybe leave someone at home guarding the coast, which wouldn't be a terrible idea, would it?
Sí, señor.
Anyway, you're all done. You can probably do with retraining. And then we're going to consider where to put them. Probably in some North African fight. Excavation 4 gives us some more options for that. We're in 42. I think it's time to get some aircraft out. And some sodding better aircraft than what we've got here. Right, let's get fighters. What have we got going on? Is there any big battles taking place? I mean, we're joined up with a whole load. It's a right unlikely bunch of allies that we've got here. It is such a strange game, the way this has gone. It's an ahistorical mess, is what it is. No enemy cipher has been decrypted. I guess it's the UK then. That's something we can do with improving, for sure. So I do feel that once we've got through the exciting stuff of the Civil War, and there's some great stuff in there, after that, the tech tree that's open to us feels kind of dull. It doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of stuff really in there for us that's exciting, economy-wise and everything else. Oof, not good. Not good at all. I wonder if I should put some fighters over here. I wonder if I should build some radar on there, actually. That would be a good one now that we are involved in a quite the fight. Right, what should we put you into? We better get the artillery up. And then we just limp along with everything else. We have a spy. Can we do anything useful with our spy at this point? I can't think of anything amazing. Become spy master. Do I want to be a spy master? I don't want to be a spy master. I'm just going to leave him at home doing anti-espionage activities. I don't think it's going to be a big spying playthrough. So we have spare airings, right? We've got the ground, the close support bombers. Okay, I should go and give them a job. Ground support on that army there. No one else is quite ready yet, so... Although they nearly are. They're nearly done. We have fighters. We'll go and get some air experience around here. We've got old fighters. Let's try and do it over the sea. Because this is an interesting bit around here, look. And let's see what we find. And we've got... Oh, have I clicked on the wrong thing? No, these guys aren't quite trained yet. But any minute now, they will be. There's justification of war goals. Greater Hungary is justifying against us. This is where the game just goes berserk, isn't it? Just goes mental. Right, let's see. What have we got there? We put in one load of those. So let's put these guys in. There we go. We have a bit of everything in there now. And then the other chaps... I guess we pile it in here and we get French North Africa. Actually, this looks like it's just fallen, so it has indeed. All right, so that's not the big thing it needs to be. These look like Italians going in. Portugal's fighting off down there. There's a lot of Free France left down there. So let's see, what have we got? Spare factories. Is there anything new we can build yet? There's no point having light tanks. They'll achieve nothing. I'm going to put some more effort into... Wow. I'd say some military factories have come online from our efforts of subduing guerrillas. By the looks of it. I don't think there's anything exciting in here. We can develop some tungsten deposits. I'll do that because it might make a difference to where I design or build infrastructure later on. So, this dude, I guess we're going to go for... Oh, wow, okay, so this looks quite the thing. We'll let them get into position first, get a little bit of planning. Do you know what? I don't think... You may as well give support over there. You can just follow the guy around. I don't think you're going to be able to really get where you need to be. Yeah, this is funny. I feel like, aside from trying to plan how I'm going to invade the United States, I'm not quite sure where we're going to go after all this. I feel like I might need to go and help out against the UK over there. Oh, that I've ordered this apparently. I didn't realise I'd ordered that off straight away. But that's fine. And you with your 2 divisions are kind of pointless. I mean, this is a kind of a pointless 2-division army. What I'll do is I'll take the mountaineers out for now and put them in there. And these 2 we'll put in there. And you guys... Actually, you know what? There's no point doing that. Let's put them over there. And just make sure you're in training. And this force, we're going to have to consider where to put this. It's going to be deployed probably against the British, where it can make a difference going through here. I might do that now, actually. Let's stick them in. We'll have to worry about supplies and other things. Well, it looks like Germany's got the drop on the Brits over here as well, so we'll just put the planning in. It can get into motion. Let's have a look. Artillery upgrade. Still behind. I'm not even building any anti-air, and I really need to. Let's go on to construction then. We need more military factories. Just 2 out of 7. Let's just whack out there. We can actually fit quite a bit in there. Right. Come on then, chaps. Let's punish the French. This has gone to us now, so that's actually done what it should do. Claim the French throne. Retake the Spanish Netherlands. See, that's very, very curious. But we would gain... We'd have a goal against them, so maybe that would help in press the Gibraltar claim. Conquer focus against the United Kingdom. There's no harm in having any of these things, is there? We won't get to do that because we've already got... Because we can't get down this line. That needs both. I feel like we've nearly finished the flipping trees. There's nothing else we can do, is there? No. That's unusual. A massive tree to feel like it's actually finished. Oh, maybe a modern fighter fleet. Yeah, let's do that, because that's going to be more of a thing than the Navy, I think. And this is just a mess of bad supply.